I was thinking this time last year when it was October and you know, it was Domestic Abuse Awareness Month. It's Domestic Abuse Awareness Month now, this month, right now. And oh, look at this, these people out here are crazy. And so it made me kind of want to shed light on that a little bit if y'all are going through abuse. I'm not going to get into my story. Some of you know it, some of you don't. And there's a lot of new subscribers here. I'm not going to get into the details, but long story short, I had a girl that I was dating, and I really cared about her a lot, and I still to this day care about her, and I miss her and all that shit, but she has some inner demons and issues that I don't think she ever worked out in her life, and well, long story short, it just didn't work out with us, you know. We ended up moving out to Iowa together, and she got herself in some trouble with domestic abuse against me, and I had to kind of deal with that mental abuse and physical abuse from a woman, right? And from a man's point of view, it's very hard to deal with that because there's not a whole lot you can really do. You know, you can't hit them back, you know, and when you really love someone, and I know a lot of you can relate to this, you're really gonna have trouble walking away from that situation, you know. Like I loved that girl so much that I was so blinded. I was so blinded by how much I loved her, but with all the mental abuse that she was putting me through, you know. Like I literally changed my whole life for this person. So I wanted to shed a little bit of light on that and just let you guys know that you're not alone in that kind of fight. Like even someone like me, who I know everything seems great, you know, I got this job at Tesla, I live in Texas now, I moved to my dream state. But if y'all would have seen me this time last year, I was a different person. I was very, very depressed. I wasn't eating, I wasn't lifting weights. I was damn near not even taking care of my dog. I mean, I was just letting her shit and piss right in the house. I just didn't even care anymore, man. I really didn't. And so, this is a comeback story, you know what I mean? And I want you guys to know that it is very possible, even when you're down in the dirt, as far as you could possibly think you're gonna be down. You know, I had no family, no friends. I had a job I hated in Iowa. I had a girl who was going in Forbes magazine talking about how I was abusing her, even though she was the one arrested for it. And it was just it was hard to deal with. It still affects me to this day. And I know that you guys, a lot of you can relate to something like that. Maybe not on the same level that I had to deal with, but you know, in some circumstances maybe. But you know, there's always someone that has something a little worse. There's always someone that can relate to your story. And I know you guys, you know, in the comments, I hear them. I hear y'all. I hear y'all in the comments. I see it and I read them. So I know, and I know I don't answer all of you, but I know that y'all are going through it. And when it's Domestic Abuse Awareness a month like this, I like to just let you guys know that I'm here for you. I know that I know that I can't be there for you, like physically, you know, obviously, and you know, we're not messaging back and forth and things like that, but my videos are what I mean by that. Like these videos that I make for you guys, riding the motorcycle, and everything that I do is to motivate you guys to do better and just make a community of like-minded individuals, man or woman, that can accomplish great things, and even when you're down in the dirt like I was. And a lot of you guys who have been on this channel can vouch for what I've been through last year and all through the summer, you know, because when she was found not guilty, it gave her freedom of reign to just kind of wreak havoc on me, even though she didn't use my name because I had to sue her for defamation. But it did change the fact that I was the person she was talking about, and it really fucked me up. I'll be honest with you, it fucked me up bad. So now look at where we're at now, and this is all of that stuff that happened is every reason why I am what I am now. It's every reason why I was able to get back on a motorcycle even though I almost died on one. You know, it was a very horrible accident that I was very lucky I walked away from. But the way that this thing makes me feel when I'm on a bike, the way it makes you feel is, I just can't. I can't walk away from it, you know. I would almost rather be dead than be depressed like I was, you know. So this is that thing that I found, you know. I found that thing that makes me happy and that I really, really love and enjoy, and can bring other people joy in my videos with, because I was desperately trying to find that with my channel. You know, my channel was always a little bit all over the place. I never had like one niche like that this is my channel, this is what I do. Well, now I do, and it brings you guys a lot of joy. And I know some of you can't afford a Ducati Panigale V2, you know, and some of you are starting out and maybe it's a Ninja400, whatever it is. Because I'll be honest, like the Ninja400 videos to start did much better than the Penigale videos. You know, some of the Ninja400 videos got like 12,000 views or thousands of views in one day, where this one not so much. And that's because there's a bigger market for people who are trying to learn and get into the motorcycle community than there are already being like, oh, I want the fastest, biggest, baddest super bike known to man, which isn't this one, but it's pretty damn close. You know, if you want to get something like that, I would get a ZX-10R or a V4S, or, you know, if you got tons of money, get a superleggra, right, or something like that, or even go a naked version, a Street Fighter V4S. You know, so there's tons of motorcycles that are way faster than this, right? But this is like in the medium range of like, I want to go really fast and I have some money, and it looks pretty. I think it's the best looking motorcycle on the planet for $21,000. You can't really beat it. You can't get anything better. Not the CBR, not the ZX-10. Nothing looks better. I don't think anything looks better than it. Not the Yamaha R1, the R7. None of that. None of them look better than this bike. That's my opinion, of course. Y'all may think differently, and by all means, go ahead and get the R1 if you can afford it. The R1 M, hell, that shit's carbon fiber. If y'all can afford that bike, do it. Get it. You know, I didn't have 30 grand, and to be honest with you, I'd probably go Ducati anyway. If I had the 30,000 to spend, I would have got the V4S. And I'll be honest with you guys, I really, really, really want one. I want a V4S really bad, and I'm gonna get one very, very soon, actually. By the end of 2023, I'll have a V4S. That's a fact. Oh, maybe not the S, but a V4. So, but I love this bike, and I don't want to get rid of it. But this thing is gonna have, we're gonna do great things with this motorcycle. I want to bring you guys so much happiness and joy with this motorcycle, and that's kind of why I'm like making this video on my way home from work, where I'm like, yo, I just left Gigafactory. I just left Gigafactory, Texas, in Texas. You know, like the Tesla factory. Like, I honestly can't even believe I have the job there. I really can't. And yeah, a lot of people ask me, are they hiring? Yes, Gigafactory is hiring. Just fill out an application. It doesn't matter where you live. They're not going to pay to relocate you unless you're like a higher up VP or something. I think in some circumstances they might do relocation, but they didn't for me. So, but anyway, yes, they are hiring. Maybe not for maintenance like I am. I'm an equipment maintenance technician. So I work on all the robots and all that stuff. You need to have a little bit of background on that to get that job, but production associates, they're hiring out the wazoo. So yeah, check it out. Man, and there's just something about what I've been through in the last year that I just, you know, it's not like I get on my bike and I'm like, hey, we're gonna go, and like, you know, here's a truck in front of me, and this is, you know, like a boring video. Like I'm trying to tell y'all a story, you know, of my life, and do it through, and also kind of mix it up with, you know, motorcycle content, so you guys can have something that you relate to if you don't relate to my story. Like, oh yeah, we all like bikes, right? Maybe you weren't beat up by your girlfriend, but everyone likes bikes, you know. And I know, you know, I also would like to mention too, like, I really do wish that girl nothing but the best. I think I've said that a few times before, because I never really know who's watching my videos, you know. And I've always wished her the best, and I've said, did a lot of things after she released that article that I regret, you know, but I did in a state of emotion. I really got pretty upset with her and was making videos and live streams, and it was just very out of character for me to do that. I consider myself a very strong-minded individual, a very strong man that can pretty much handle anything that's tossed at me. But that thing, that situation there, it broke me down to another level, man. It really did, because I had so much love for her, man. It was, I just can't even really explain it. I don't think I've ever been in love like that, ever in my 38 years of life. And she was a special girl, but you know, in the end, we just didn't gel like we did in the beginning, you know. And some of y'all remember those videos in the beginning, but because she's here, she is on the channel. Like I said, some of you guys know who she is, you know. But there's also a lot of new subscribers here, and you know, it helps to shed a little bit of light on the newer subscribers who may not know my story, who are like, what the hell is he talking about, you know. It's like, so I kind of hate bringing it up all the time, I mean, but this is my life, and this is what it took for me to get here. And that situation that I went through with her is every single reason why I am the man I am right now. It's every reason why I'm as strong as I am, why I'm as successful as I am, because I had to fall really hard down into the dirt to figure it out. You know, it didn't happen overnight. It wasn't like, you know, one day I woke up and I was like, you know, I got a job at Tesla, everything's great, you know, let's buy a Ducati. This took so much work, not to mention that I almost got killed on a motorcycle. And a lot of people, like, even like some of my best friends and people I grew up with were like, well, my mom, even my, you know, family, they're like, well, I guess that's it for the motorcycle stuff, right? Like, you know, you got hit by the car, and that's about the worst thing that can possibly happen to you on a bike. And I'm like, I don't think you can understand or explain to somebody what this does for you. For my mental health, I just can't, I can't let it go. I love it so much. Oh yeah, this thing is so much freaking fun. But we gotta park it up now, so this is the last video. So I always cut off a little bit as I pull into my neighborhood. But yeah, I haven't come up with a name for the bike, so you guys gotta help me out with that one. You know, give me a little help. Tonight I'm gonna pull the bike in the house late night, so nobody sees me and rats me out, because I gotta pull it into the apartment. And you are not allowed to do that, obviously, but I don't care. I need to change the oil in there and do that. Y'all let me know if you want to see the oil change, if you want to see me do that. Let me know what videos you guys are wanting to see, and I'll do my best to do that. Am I on my little parking block thing or what? Oh, somebody moved it. Fuckers. Here's how you do the oh shit. By the way, here's how you do the kickstand on this bike, because everybody always like, the kickstand, look, you get your heel, boom. Did you see that? Hold on, look, I'll do it again. Kickstand, heel, done. Dunzo. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it. This thing looks beautiful. I gotta clean it up though. Like I said, I'm gonna pull it in the house later tonight and clean it up. I want you guys to help me out with a name. Help me think of a name for it. Actually, I didn't realize how loud that freaking fan is, man. When you shut the bike off, it just like the fan keeps going. But yeah, I just wanted to shed a little bit of light on that, because, you know, you guys, some of you early subscribers that have been around for like the last year or so, remember all of that, and those videos that I was putting out, they were just terrible and just very out of character for me, but y'all stuck through it. And the point of me telling is, like, look at where we're at now. Like, I was there, got the Ninja400, got my life back together, and then just went full steam with this motorcycle thing. And now we're on a Ducati Panigale V2, live in Texas, working at Tesla. You know, the whole, everything has just been, great. I still have my bad days. And, you know, if y'all want me to get into that story a little more, and if you connect with it, let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll get deeper into it in a live stream or a different video, or maybe on the Patreon or whatever. But I think it's important, you know, for you guys to know that if you are going in through a domestic abuse situation, whether it's mentally, physically, whether you're a woman, whether you're a man, you need to get out of that. You need to get out of that as fast as you possibly can. Don't wait for the law to get involved, because once that happens, you know, it's a wrap. And generally people like that, just, they don't change. You know, they gotta really want to. There's a lot of hidden inner demons with someone who lays hands on another human being. It's not okay to do that ever, no matter what you call them. If you call them the B word or bad names or whatever, it's never okay to hit or lay hands on another human being. That goes for you too, women. You don't lay hands on a man. So, like I said, you know, a lot of things changed for me since then. Even like before all of that, you know, before I met her, like, my life was, you guys remember, y'all, some of you been here a long time, and we weren't motorcycle channel, you know, we didn't have motorcycles. This isn't even one I thought. This is one I thought process. And anyway, so that's where we're at now. Let me know in the comments if you want to hear more of that. Shop in the links below for Raven Moto. You get 10% off. You want some gloves. Their new hoodie is ridiculously sick. That gets 10% off. Hardcity, all caps, all capital letters. Patreon link will be below. That's how you get some giveaway stuff that we're doing. We're gonna be doing that at 50 patrons. So keep an eye out, patrons, for exclusive videos that I'm not gonna put out on YouTube. I've already done one so far last week, so that's happening. And yeah, man, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Y'all want to see something crazy? Hold on, look at this. I did not know about this until I was at the gym and I was playing around, and I was like, oh damn, this thing is got some crazy headlights. So you have your regular headlight, right, that has the regular beam, but then you can do like a running light. Look at this. Hold on, where's it at? Yo, what? Oh my god, that looks so fire. That looks so fire. Like, if you're just like, if it's like dusk, like right before the sun goes down, riding like that, or like when you're cruising through the parking lot at the bike meet or whatever, it looks so sick. Oh my god. This bike, yo, I'm telling you, man, this bike is probably the best looking motorcycle around here for sure. Like, I don't think anybody's got a better looking bike than me right now. Not around here. I mean, unless a V4S pulls up, or a V4 or a superleggra. I mean, everybody freaking stares at this thing. It's just literally so beautiful. It is so freaking gorgeous. Everything about it is perfect. I freaking love it. My god, but that is sick. That is so sick. And I think the name we've come up with the bike, I think it's gonna be Maniac. I know it's not a girl's name, but I kind of really like it. I think it fits. So Maniac. This is Maniac. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Sing, girl. Sing it for him, girl. Let's go. Okay, bye.